Today's video tutorial, we're going to be looking at doing Coredumps. So, probably familiar with Coredumps if you've been in software for too long. Essentially, it just allows you to figure out why the program crashed, right? So, if we look at our basic hello world here, we're going to actually inject one by calling abort here. And normally, the Coredump will be generated if the size is set. So let me just show you this here. If we do like an ops run main, it throws abort and then it says no core generated. Okay, so well, we didn't set a limit. So generally speaking, on prod systems, you don't really want core dumps being generated, but if you're debugging one, you kind of want them there sometimes. So what we do to actually generate them is, I'll show you the config JSON we have here. We set a limit. We say, hey, we want the core dump limit to be no more than, say, 150 megs. And then this is pretty important. You want to ensure that your base volume size, where the core dumps are being generated, is large enough to accommodate the program. So, so you want to bump that up a little bit higher than what your actual limit is. And so now we can go ahead and run it with the config instead. So we do that. Now you can see that this message is a little bit different. This one said no core generated. This one says core generated. Well, it doesn't say core generated, but it says core dumped, right? So we can verify that by using ops image tree. So if you're not familiar, tree basically gives you the tree layout of what the file system looks like. This is your kind of most basic image because it's just hello world C. But you can see there is a /coredumps file here with a core. So what we can do now is we can grab that out of the image and we can do ops image copy main coredumps core and just put it in the local directory. So this is a tool that allows you to copy files and folders out of images. So what's really interesting about this is, say you're running on Google or Amazon or something, you can actually just export that prod image and then download it and attach to it just like you were debugging locally. So this actually makes debugging unikernels like way easier than debugging something like Linux, because in Linux you have all these different programs running. You have, it's very different, right? So anyway, we copy it over. You can see our core is there. It's only 2.5 meg. And now we can kind of figure out what exactly went wrong here. We kind of know because we injected it, but let's take a look. I'm going to clear the screen real quick. So let's run GDB, and then we'll pass it two commands. And so we're going to grab backtrace, and then we're going to quit. So the -ex just passes GDB commands on the command line. So this is something that you can just kind of quickly grab from. All right, so we loaded up GDB, we passed it the core file, and then we get our stack trace. And as expected, within main, we called abort, that rose, and then we got our sig abort, and that's what actually killed the program. So super dead simple example on how you can start debugging your unikernels using GDB and core dumps and all that good stuff. Until next time, thanks, bye.